Hello everyone, Phantom here. Welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail playthrough. If you want to see what I'm up to lately, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description below. While you're down there, consider subscribing or liking. It helps me and my human more than you'd think. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, it's Phantom. I'm back for some more main scenario quests in Final Fantasy XIV. And I see... Hey Chev. Nice to see you here. So, we just helped get our Wuklamat back from the baddies. Unfortunately, they took the keystone. Not like that really matters, considering she's more important. Sorry, my human's just being served dinner, apparently. But we're gonna go ahead with this a little bit as first. History's Keepers. The road beckons, friends. Let's be on our way to the Yokoi. Then it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Wakasa? Just going to rub it in my face like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of at myself. Either way, we can't be standing right here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Indeed we do. Thankfully, I can just teleport back to Earthenshire. For free. This time. I don't have to do that. I have flying in this area. So I can use my Morrow. Okay. Those bandits must have been watching us from the moment we stepped off the riverboat. I knew I felt eyes on us. Zoralja will not have been wasting his time while we were busy tussling with Bakul Jaja. We need to hurry. Arafel said this path will take us all the way into the Okabacha Highlands, didn't he? I couldn't leave without letting Redrock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. And now Arafil's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I was worried Wuklamat would agonize over the loss of your keystone. It seems I have nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then. Provided this time we didn't lose our gleaner to some shenaniganery. So, how is your night, Chef? The altitude got quite high by now, which makes me wonder how much higher the summit of Wokorzamon must be. Seems those buildings up ahead of the village we're headed for. The Yokoi have a deep connection to the Legend of Golden City. This visit will allow us to ask them about it directly. I've never climbed so high before. I'll tell Aravel once I catch my breath. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in water cycle. Okay. In case you're wondering, yes, I've already been here. I explored the entire area offline. Phew, I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Land Proof, where Papa met with the Yokoi. And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is Formosa. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here, in the mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Toral Vidral Varikamanda and maintain its prison within the temple. Ah, yes. Muklamot told us about the Toral Vidral. Creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed. Yet even among these abnormalities, Varikamanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Garul Jajar who last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant for the temple ever since. It is said that the building bears a gaping hole in the ceiling from where Varigamanda was lured inside by Garul Jajar's final ploy. I'd like to see this strongest of all Toral Vidal. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Olah's Echo is where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing two feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should just flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Identifying the Dawn Servant's lecture should be our first priority. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn. No matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. I suggest we pay a visit to Carriers are the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that High Illuminated Gerferler is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. Okay. Can we have a voiced cutscene so my human can take a break and eat? Please. Is it taboo to request entrance to the temple, you think? While this is certainly an expressive building, it doesn't seem the sort of structure one built to hold a Toral Vidral. The temple guards have been watching us most intently. One does not stroll freely into Varagamanda's prison, it seems. We'll need permission to enter the temple, but I expect there won't be a problem for the third promise. Let's see if we convince the guards to let us through. I am Muklamat, third promise of Tudiola, and I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gerferder? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. That was easier than I expected. In we go then. I was expecting this to be voiced. Seriously. Gods, is that... Varigarbanda. Okay, yeah. Welcome. Hi, Luminary Governor. He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zerwimer. Is this the Skyrune Vargamanda? It is, the troll for troll whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle as leaves before Vargamanda's tempestuous power. When the Skyrune descended upon Okopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Galul Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with Vargamanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the Head of Reason concoct a desperate plan. Galul Jaja tricked the Skyrune into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Vidral to encase itself in frozen aether. It has been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? That same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Vargamanda commands powers of fire, lightning, and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free. The raging tempest from Vargamanda? Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt to defeat proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with the instructions for the all-aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerfler. That is to be your challenge. Ah, so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it? I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search at first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villages. Okay. I'm gonna take a short break. Okay, I'm back. Human's been fed. I've encountered many extraordinary creatures in Eorzean and elsewhere. How long has it been since I felt such an overwhelming presence? Like 1,000 dagger points prickling my skin. As large as the Yokoi are, seeking blindly for one in this expanse of these mountains would be an exercise in futility. We need more information. Terralvich rolls an awful lot like the auspices in the Far East. Are they the same thing under a different name, do you think? I sense the recent expulsion of... Sorry. I sense the recent expulsion of a great deal of Aether from Velagarmanda's prison. The ice will hold but a few more years, I fear. Or maybe a few hours. God, Velagarmanda was enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should this prison ever fall, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. I wonder how soon that's going to happen.